Hello, buddy. Welcome back to Zenless Zero. With new tapes, we get a new season. Hooray! New season, meaning new quests. Burn at close of day. Main story season 2, new chapter unlocked. Do not go gentle into that good night. Members of the last night still linger, spoiling the calm of a quiet dream. Oil Voyage into the Unknown is now available to us. Seed's TV schedule is now live. That which is called love and care quietly surrounds us on this long journey. Unlocks soon. The Spring Extravaganza 3, because the whole TV schedule has not been unlocked yet. We'll get there eventually. Seed is now available as a purchasable character for random draw. Gotcha. New collectibles. Same things. Critical nodes. Did I do critical nodes off stream? I think I did. Oh no, how dare I? It's fine. Burp, burp, burp. Let's go ahead and see what Seed plays like. Seed, start. Seed has a hoverboard. Seed, the attack type teammate with the highest initial attack is considered Seed's Vanguard. When Seed uses EX special attack, it applies direct strike status to the Vanguard. When the Vanguard uses an EX special attack, it applies onslaught status to Seed. When Direct Strike and Onslaught are simultaneously active, both Seed and the Vanguard gain Besiege. Press special attack. Huh. Press special attack special attack with an attack type ally to launch EX special attack. Weird. Seed recovers Steel Charge when hitting enemies, and when she or the Vanguard consumes energy, additional Steel Charge is recovered based on energy consumed. With sufficient Steel Charge, and after Seed uses Falling Petals Slaughter, press basic attack to unleash Falling Petals Downfall, dealing massive damage. Huh. Okay. New attack string. Seed gains Steel Charge when hitting an enemy. With enough Steel Charge, hold basic attack, lock its Falling Petals, then basic attack to launch Falling Petals Downfall. Okay. What a silly character, though. Really have to hold down special attack for that, though. I will have to get used to. Oh, she's easy to chain combo into. Weird. I want to see her ulti.
Definitely not my type. Going a little harder won't hurt.
Pilot the mech. Cool. Everything else we've known, I will see you guys back in a second. Yes, Trigger is part of this. Claim the rewards. Claim the rewards. Alright. We have new stuff for weeklies? Doesn't seem so. I'm gonna spend batteries. Door check-ins. Take a photo of the reverb, which we've already done. No Kishi though. Huh. Alright. Alright, let's see what you are like, Seed.
Yahoo! Seed at your service.
Alright, if we get multiple of you. Let's see. 2 seeds. When seed steel charge reaches 100, basic attack falling petals downfall can be triggered. The total steel charge consumed is reduced to 100. The amount of steel charge required to gain 1 chance to quickly release the basic attack falling petals slaughter is reduced to 100. Gain an additional 40-20 steel charge when entering the battlefield / using ultimate. Increase basic attack falling petal downfall crit damage by 30. Okay, seems pretty basic. When Besiege is active for an agent, the agent's damage ignores 20% of defense. When activating EX special attack of Raining Iron Petals after consuming a total of 60 energy, C could continue consuming energy to extend the duration of the skill until the button is released for a total of 120 energy is consumed. Every 5 energy consumed by EX special attack Raining Iron Petals, following basic attack Falling Petals slaughter damage increased by 5%. So up to what? 60 times 5 is still 120? No. Increased by 5% for every 5 consumes. 60 instances by 0.5 for just 5%. 300% of damage. Does that math line up? The math lines up. Weird. That's a weird way of putting it. But sure. If you get 4, stats level up. 5. When Seed's Besiege status buff is active, her decimal generation rate is increased by 10%, and ultimate damage increased by 20. A lot of flat things. Or if you get multiple. If you get 7 of her... Clear the Heart. Seed's crit damage increased by 50% when using basic attack Falling Petals Slaughter. Fires 3 additional laser beams, each dealing 165% of the damage attack as damage. The effect can trigger once every 3 seconds. Okay. How heavy burst attacker seems like? Seems like. Speed. Core skill enhancements. Basic skills. Right? Or passive? Or skill. Yep. Lot of text. Sure. Alright, Flower Chain Protocol for core passive. For the initial core, it is the attack teammate. The highest initial attack is considered Seed's Vanguard. When Vanguard unleashes EX special attack, Seed gains Onslaught status, increasing Seed's attack by 100 and crit damage by 15%. When Seed unleashes EX special attack, the Vanguard gains Direct Strike status, increasing the Vanguard's attack by 100 and crit damage by 15. So it trades off. When Direct Strike and Onslaught are both active, Seed and the Vanguard simultaneously gain Besiege status, increasing damage dealt by 12.5%. Okay. Onslaught, Direct Strike, and Besiege buffs can all take effect if the character is the current active character. When switching into an inactive, the buff remains until the character goes off-field or 3 seconds after the switch. When the character returns to being the active character, the buff reactivates. Upon entering the battlefield with a Vanguard, Seed immediately gains Onslaught status and Besiege status, while the Vanguard immediately gains Direct Strike status and Besiege status. Direct Strike and Onslaught status lasts for 40 seconds, and repeated triggers refresh duration. The Vanguard consumes energy as the active character, and when Seed consumes energy, for every 1 point of energy consumed, Seed recovers 0.5% of steel charge. Huh. So she likes to piggyback off of characters that have huge amount of energy costs, it seems like, as well as attack damage for an attack strike character. Who gets EX special very quickly. We also have to consider support characters along with that can enhance the regeneration rate of that skill for the whole squad. additional ability, Surprise Strike. When another attack character is in your squad, when Seed deals damage to the active character, store 2 energy to the Vanguard. This effect can trigger once every 1 second. What? What? When Seed deals damage to the active character, store 2 energy to the Vanguard. So she helps with the attack character. That way she can get energy to get energy. Oh my god. It just stacks. Seed's basic attack, falling petals slaughter, basic attack, falling petals downfall, and ultimate clockwork garden. Boom! Deals 30% increased damage, ignores 25% of enemy electric resistance. Huh. Those numbers change. Oh my god. Increases Seed's attack and the Vanguard's attack by 1,000 if you get her to F status, level 60. 30% crit damage increase for both Seed and the Vanguard. Onslaught Besiege increases damage dealt by 25%. That is insane. You are an insane character when it comes to helping other attack-based characters. What is your W engine? Fortis Gurma. Or Germina? For characters with the attack specialty, the following effects can be triggered. Increased crit rate by 15%. When the equipper deals damage with basic attack or EX special attack, they gain 1 stack of buff. Each stack increases the equipper's electric damage by 12.5%, up to 2 stacks, so 25%. Each stack lasts for 40 seconds. The duration of each stack is calculated separately. You can trigger once per use of a skill. At 2 stacks, the wearer's basic attack and ultimate damage ignores 20% of the enemy's defense. If you get max stacks, crit rate is increased by 23. Each stack is Each stack increases the equipper's electric damage by 20% up to 40%. And if you get 2 stacks, basic attack and ultimate damage ignore 32% of the enemy's defense. She hits hard, is what we're getting at. Do we have a new Bang Boo? We do. Mercury is the new Bang Boo. Mercury summons a vehicle and drives, unleashing continuous flames at enemies to deal massive fire damage. Additional ability where there's at least 2 defense force characters in your squad. When an agent deals aftershock damage, Mercury's next active skill gains 22.5 increased damage. It's stack once every 5 seconds up to 2 stacks. The chain attack loads itself into the vehicle as ammunition and fires at enemies, detonating on impact and dealing massive fire damage. Fire damage character, aftershock. So right now, I'm trying to think of it as the aftershock stuff for Opal Squad, and it seems like you have aftershock. I don't believe Seed does. Seed buffs the attack characters, but not necessarily considers herself an aftershock character. So would the new Opal Magus? God, who are the characters? Who's the character I want to play as when they actually come out? So we gotta talk to Ishuo. The Chimera. I want the Chimera. Let's try her out. We've got new tangrams. Dual Essence of Frost. Frost across the sky, lacking a lonely boat, silently waiting for sunlight's coat. Backgrounds on the same name, Double Frost Electric. Cold and beige, anxieties are nigh. Soak up some sun to lift your spirits high. No need for jealousy over sudden windfall. Slow and steady let you stand tall. Bellbog's guardian melts the frost. The true Mr. White of yesteryear has not been lost. Oh, Mr. White. This house. So silly. Good reference. Glad they still keep up with that. We still gotta do Swibian Temple. Hey, you didn't make any money. Damn it. Everyone's coming back though. Collect. 2 scrolls of refinement. Hooray. Collect material. Collect material. Collect material. Can dispatch to the new 20-hour zone. Bang boo. Sure. Choose a new one. Here you go. There you go. We got 4? 4 squads. There you go. Alright. New stuff in the pawn shop, but we have new stuff to discover. So let's go ahead and... Is it this? It is. We don't have the material for it. Oof. Oof. We'll get there, I promise. We need R3. White Jade Common and Burlap Common. Go to good goods. White Jade Common? That's crystal. Silk? Oh god. It was burlap? It was burlap. Right? Upgrade? Yeah. I got it right. I'm glad it didn't kick me out into the streets and go straight to good goods. That would have been unfortunate. Complete the depths, craft, paperweights. We're getting to it. Let's see. The shoes? Was the shoes? This, and you? There's new stuff to sell. Why? Oh, because of the trends. New trends. You Johnson has a new order to submit. There you go. We still have these quests, because of course we do. It's fine, it's fine. Gotta spend money to get the money. What? New accessory? But don't have enough because it's based on gold, not necessarily. Womp womp. We need more money. 6 million, only have 1.4. I want to design my character, but I can't. You made things. Congratulations. Routine cleanup. Combat. First hunt. Hollow Zero. Shoot defense. Course. Lost Void stuff, Deadly Assault. Didn't see any new Lost Void stuff. Funny that it's fire first and not electric. New season to start, meaning new city, new city funds are available to us. We've done the dailies, the new stuff. We played all spring extravaganza stages and Flora Voyage into the unknown events. Sure, we'll get to that soon. Wait. Ishwan, what do you have?
We're back, Shifu!
Ah, how did it go?
It went smooth as butter.
Same here.
What are you all up to? Sounds like you were busy without me.
What were you all up to? We secretly placed the sky letters. We were gonna ask you and Wise to come, but the three of us were able to handle it.
Secretly? Why?
According to the records, this is how the Tidefaire was done. Swabian Temple makes the sky letters with special sigils drawn on them, and then hides them all over Wi-Fi for people to find. When somebody finds one, they write their words inside and bring it back here to Swabian Temple. Then after the collection deadline, Shifu performs the ritual to send them flying! And that's what we were up to. We placed a bunch of sky letters all across Wi-Fi. Secretly, of course.
Were we supposed to hide them? I barely placed a few before someone spotted me, so I just started handing them out on the spot. Maybe I was too conspicuous.
Same here. The moment I stepped outside the temple, people swarmed me. I ended up just distributing them as I walked.
Wait, don't tell me. Was I the only one who actually tried to secretly hide them?
That's our senior foo-foo.
That's our senior foo-foo.
Then I would say that's our senior Sufu. Yes, please.
That's our senior foo-foo. You're the only one who was sure to keep the tradition.
That said, the number of sky letters returned doesn't match the number we put out. Perhaps some were never found, or maybe the people who picked them up are still contemplating what to write.
Oh no. Did I hide them too well?
Where did you hide them?
Up on my rooftop ledges, between roof tiles, under some really heavy water jugs. They said that finding the sky letters is a key part of the event, so I really wanted to emphasize the finding aspect.
You want to take this tradition a little too seriously.
I think you might have taken the tradition a little too seriously.
Oh, what do I do? Now I'm really getting worried. What if no one finds the ones I hid? I want to go back and put them somewhere easier to find. But I'd totally get caught if I did that now. And we can't just walk up and ask people, hey, did you find the sky letter under the water jug? If only someone could, go ask around more subtly.
You mean you want someone to go and check whether people actually found the sky letters?
Alright.
I see. Then why don't I go? Finally, there's something I can help with.
I'll leave it to you then, Belle. If anyone complains the letters were too hard to find, just gently nudge them in the right direction. Oh, and if the water jugs are too heavy or the rooftops too high, just let me know. I'll be right there to help.
Alright, these Skylanders are here for you. Otherwise, Heaven Industries has been a great help recently. People told me their friends who came from the Alfar? Wow. Read, dummy, to help you. Been working hard for days and shouldn't have to waste more energy searching for Skylanders. Why don't you take these Skylanders to them? I'll make sure they get there. Great. Thank you, Shifu, on behalf of Bellbog Industries. Go ahead. Ooh, that's pretty. Deliver the letters to Anton. Is Anton over here? No, that's, maybe I should make it the priority quest. See if I remember how to do that. Oh. Oh. Bubble Squad? I'm not surprised that there's a story. Of course there's a story for that. Extravaganza, Seeds Challenge, Trust, everything for paper. Has nothing to do while Bernice to come. Oh, because Bernice is going to be able to promote the video store soon. Oh. Business completion. There we go. Yeah. Anton, really? I just passed you up? Hey, Belle, what do you think of renovations at Sweepian Temple? Changed so much since I first got here. Way more polished than when I first got here. Yeah. Anton just asked me the same question. That's exactly what I told him. Sure. Change your outfit. You've changed into the Sweepian Temple clothes, huh? Yeah. Though I've been spending most of my time in the room waiting on the working on the HCD. The most important Skylar ceremony will be held soon. Of course, I need to wear the formal attire of a Sweepian Temple mystic to attend the ceremony. Alright, Anton, take this. Shifu told me to give this to you. What's this? Whoa, Skylanders, and a ton of them. More than enough for everyone. And here I was worried about if we'd all have to write super tiny to cram everything into one. So go hand out the remaining Skylanders to everyone. Alright, if you're up for it, you could take care of the whole, alright. What? Read, dummy, read! This is what my the theme of the episode is. Can't read, can't write, just have to keep going. You take care of the handing them out. They'll be pumped. Plus, it shows Sweepian Temple's recognition of Bellbob Heavy Industries. 4 sky letters. At least they're highlighted. Oh, it's with the shopkeepers? Oh, interesting. I thought I'd see something like this. See what? There it is, the sky letter. I have no idea when it ended up hidden under my teapot. It's been a while. The resemblance is uncanny. Have you been to the Tidefaire before? No, back when I was traveling all over dealing with treasures, I missed several Tidefairs. A friend who attended the Tidefaire back then showed me photos of Skylanders. How did I ever get to see a rare one in pictures? A rare item in pictures. I never imagined to get my hands on the real deal in my lifetime. Talk about fate. I'll join in just this once, so I'll just write my wish and take it to Sweepian Temple, right? Yeah, you can hand it over to anyone at Sweepian Temple. Go right mind right now and take it over there. Looks like Vin's got a sky letter. Let's check on the others. Hey, sweetie. You're just in time. What's wrong? Right into Sweepian Temple, right? Take this sky letter with you. I've already written my wish on it. Oh, cool. Did you find a sky letter? Of course. No need to go looking. I've got my ear onto the ground. Every customer at Yum-Trustin is my informant. Everyone heard this morning that the sky letters were going to be released, so they've all been waiting patiently. Especially the customers upstairs. You could see Pound Shifu releasing the sky letters from across the street, shouting, "A panda! Look! A panda!" They don't mean to be rude. They're just excited. And everyone rushed out and got sky letters directly from Pound Shifu. Some customers even got one for me. Talk about getting something for nothing. Right, and get this. Right when I finished writing my wish, you showed up. It's gotta be fate. Fate brought you here to help me take it too. Wait, it feels more genuine if I deliver it myself. It's my wish, so I shouldn't let someone else do it for me. If you're doing it yourself, feels more ceremonial. That's right. Okay, I'll trouble you then. I'll deliver this as a sky letter myself. Looks like Sweetie got a sky letter. Let's go check on the others. This bank Boo is like on my interest. Electric cable in disorder. Bamboos are not allowed to taste. Bamboo is probably staring at the notice board. This looks just so exciting. Can't hold back anymore. Bamboo charges straight at the live wire. I get it now. Behind every weird warning sign, probably a bunch of wild stories. Warlow Bamboo seems to be having power overload and circuit malfunction. Let's help it out. Wait, it's circuit structure. Why is it so complex? Oh my god! Okay. You want blue to blue. Sure. Blue to blue, blue to blue, blue to blue. Blue. We're bluing it up here. You to... I don't know yet. We're figuring it out. Yes? No. Yes. Wow. Also, that was so much faster. What the hell? After some intense side rewiring, the Bamboo is back on its feet again. That's like the fastest it's ever done that. I guess they sped up the animation for that so it won't take too long. Thanks for saving me. Sorry, I know the sign says not to taste the cables. I never meant to do this. With the warning sign just sitting there, it's like it's telling me there are some tasty cables here for you to sample. Last time Bamboo who lives for the thrill. The more glitchy, intense, and out of control the circuits are, the more that electrifying rush through my body fascinates me. But still, stay safe, or maybe just simplify your circuitry? Okay. I'll definitely be more careful from now on. Before leaving, the reckless Bamboo casts one last longing glance at the cables beside him. I have a feeling it hasn't given up on seeking thrills. Here's hoping it finds another circuit fixing expert next time. Safety before power lines. I love that. What a great little, like, side thing. I'm glad it caught my interest. Tidefaire is about to start. I can't wait. Did you get a sky letter? If only Tidefaire could happen every day. Do you have any wishes? Are you really into the Tidefaire, huh? Not exactly. Think about it. When the Tidefaire is happening, Sweeping and Simple's interests will be bustling. I'll set up a stall there and showcase our best-selling items. Sales will double. Ah, the business mindset. And I write a wish on the Skylar to double the convenience store sales. The math, it's like doubling twice over. Here's to booming business. Looks like Reed already has a sky letter. Let's go check on the others. There's no one else to check. Guess we go back to Ishwan. Hello.
Oh, Belle, you're back.
We got so many sky letters.
People kept dropping off more sky letters while you were gone. We've gathered all the ones we received here.
So? Did anyone say they couldn't find any?
Everyone I talked to said they were able to find one.
That's a relief.
We also had some extras prepared here at the temple. I asked Sweetie to spread the word at Yumcha Sin. If anyone couldn't find a sky letter, they could just come here and ask for one.
So everyone could get a sky letter if they wanted one. Leave it to Shifu to always have a plan.
Thank goodness. I should have guessed that Shifu would have a plan. Wait, so even Shifu wasn't going to hide the sky letters? Was I the only one committed to the traditions? You all could have told me if you weren't planning on hiding them!
We just didn't want to dampen the mood. Especially given the way your eyes lit up the second someone mentioned hiding the sky letters.
So, are we all set now? Have we gathered all the sky letters?
Ah, wait. I want to write one too.
Of course. We still have some extras here. Go ahead. Both of you should take one.
We get one too? Awesome. I already know what I'm gonna write. How about you, Belle?
I wish peace and happiness for everyone in Wi-Fi Peninsula.
Same here. I wrote the exact same thing. I hope everyone in Wi-Fi Peninsula stays safe and happy.
Very well. I'll take your sky letter. The time has come. Let the ritual begin.
And so, under everyone's watchful gaze, Yushwan steps gracefully into the flock of birds. The final ritual of the Tidefaire begins. Speak to everyone in Sweepian Temple. Hey. So beautiful to watch the Skylar's soar together is so moving. I wonder where they'll end up flying to. Although perhaps. And specifically, out onto the ocean, out into the sea, maybe, even the rocky crevices, or between mountains. One might even land on the ethereal's head. I hope they'll land somewhere out of the ethereal's reach. Agreed, but hey, it's not like our worrying is going to change anything. Shifu would say, out of reach or not, it all comes down to fate. It's not like there's going to be a glowing thing that's going to be streaking across the sky. Hey Shifu, looking at everyone's expressions, I understand now why my predecessor founded the Tidefaire. And he goes beyond just making wishes. Meaning, what do you mean? How does it just corrupt one's flesh and organs? It also destroys the mind and spirit. The more one falls into despair, the easier it becomes for ether, especially miasma, to slip through the cracks. Now imagine those trapped in some desolate place. The messages left behind by those near and dear to them might remind them of home, and so light a fire anew to keep their despair at bay. Nothing else, it might at least slow down their descent into the abyss. It seems we must keep the Tidefaire going. There'll be another one next year? Perhaps we'll not even wait until then. If things settle down in the Wayfind Peninsula, we'd make it a regular event. Fun. Alright, time to go back to work. Is the Tidefaire all set and ready to go? Then we finished all the work already? I reckon at least half the folks at the temple won't be able to sleep. Too excited and all, you know? I figured I'd whip up some snacks for them while there's still time. Just a little late night treat. Here you get some rest too. I know. Thanks for looking out for me, Junior. There's just a few snacks. We'll be done real quick. The rest up right after. You've been working really hard lately. Taking a break if you're feeling tired. You're doing so much for Sweetie Temple. Make sure you're taking care of your health too. Let's take a break. I want to look around some more. Is that actually everyone in the temple? They lined it up perfectly. They lined it up so everyone could be talked to. Up to this point. Let's take a break. The Tidefaire is still going for a few more days. Take it easy and get some good rest tonight. Talk to Jufufu. Hey. The fair is amazing. Everyone's having such a great time. Not just Swibian Temple, the whole Wayfind Peninsula is buzzing with energy. Not my first time. I can't help but feel moved every time I witness this scene. I think it's supposed to be one or the other. It cannot be both see and witness. We're lucky to be a part of Swibian Temple. Me too. Renovations to Swibian Temple look great. And everyone is backing us. The Tidefaire will keep going in the future, right, Master? Yes, I spoke to Belle about this yesterday. That is indeed what I had in mind. Awesome, I'll help with everything. I'll do even better than this time. Me too. All of us from the Tidefaire, Swibian Temple's future business is bound to improve. Let's keep up the good work and we're going to make the next one bigger and better. Each area has the depth marker. Learn depths will grant you richer rewards and scrolls from refinement. That's this symbol marks out depth locations. Get scrolls from refinement to upgrade your products. Make sure you're geared up before exploring. Stay safe out there. Hooray! We've got the last trophy for this set. I was actually looking at trophies before stream as well. Saying like, you know, what are we missing as far as trophies? We're missing the challenge trophies for facing bosses without taking damage for most of them. And then that one that we just completed, as well as getting Inky's level for relationships up to max. And if we ever go back and say Beetroot right away, if I ever remember what the mission is called. Maybe if I ever feel like I need to stop playing this game on stream, I'll just go ahead and do that as one of the last set of things try and do before this series ends. At least to have it not be on the channel for a bit. What a title screen. Let's see, chapters 2 stuff, availability, TV schedule, character, story. Banner Brave Bang Boo. Wish Bottle Adrift. Spotlight Showdown. Problem Soldier Boot Camp. Rhythm Rave. Rhythm Rave. Huh. Anna Treasure Hunt. Login program. Get Boopon, get tapes. Characters availability. What you can get. I'm going to keep pressing the circle button, even though I don't need to. It keeps logging off of this. Newsletter. Voids the rewards. Receipts. TV program. This comes out tomorrow. Fan of Brave Bang Boo. Probably because it'll go until the next month. They're probably not all available when we get to that point, but you know, we'll get to it probably by the end of the season, if not sooner. Let's see, version details. Look at the version details. It's great. It's fantastic. Make sure to update. Here's the W engines. Here's the new story. Here's the events. Like, it makes me sad that it's only a small description. I sort of want to see, like for Rhythm Rave, I want to see like all of what it entails, but I guess we'll just have to wait until we get to that point. New content. Outlaws, Sarukian Cleanup. Enemies, Miasmic Terror. Oh, there's new drive discs. We could check that out. Enemies, Miasmic Terror, Raptor, Defiler, Miasma Walker, Guard, Jaeger, Miasma Walker, Grenadier, Jaeger. Like, you say all that, I'm like, these are just words. I don't have context. I don't have an image of what they look like. Maybe I will in the future. Achievement related to Faith and Story. Press events. Sunny Wave set in store. Today's outfits. They can be purchasable. Config to exchangeable accessories will be in temple. Has been added. Missions. Proxy switch functions. Partner. What? Update our soldiers' Legends partner archive. Huh. Overguess's proxy has met members of Opal Squad RFing Captain Magus. Their combat's code names this way while in the city have now been updated to their real names. Real names? Huh. Control vibration functions for the map towards rotation. Why? Unnecessary, but appreciated. Updates. Updates. Do it. FX quality? Oh, for hits and whatnot. That's cool. Fixes known issues. Fixes some text typos. Only some, not all. Here are the known issues from last time. September 4th. An issue where some English to Korean voice lines of Orphe, Magus, and NPC is old. Missing for certain story dialogues. Oh no! Corresponding voice sources will be added in the future update, which is supposed to be tomorrow? Looks like it's going to be a tomorrow update. This is an issue where the event page doesn't open properly under certain circumstances. Issue where under certain circumstances players cannot progress in defeating enemies during the Meet the Mayor's Envoy mission. Dirty funds. Here's what it looks like. Event calendar. This is what this looks like. Orphe and Magus. I want to try so bad. I want to see what their gameplay is like. I wonder if they do Aftershock. That would not surprise me. Because it seems like a lot of characters with either second attached character like Yuzuha and is it Kama? Yuzuha and Kama, Trigger will do Aftershock damage as well. We just got some mail. Roxy's apologies for the issues for version 2.1. Hopefully 2.2 is better. Hey, notes up. Compensation. Here's we had some maintenance. Here you go. Some extra polychromes. Thanks. Hololab version 2.2 strategy station lucky draw is always on the way. Polychromes, Denny, and Hololab avatar frame will also have a chance for polychrome and other exciting prizes. Click to participate. Bendium. Same thing. Alright, Wave 5 Peninsula. Restore the Soviet Temple, hold the Tidefaire. Great. And Balume Heights land a hand to a reckless Big Boo who ignores warnings and passes out after tasting electrical cables. Yeah. Combat achievements. Clear the critical node, 5th frontier, and achieve defense. Sure. Sure. Things that I do off stream, and I'm like, whatever. Oh, yes. Oh, yes. Things that I forget. All this is available to us. It's a new month. I mean, this is now cheap and available. Ray. Yes, please. Like, get more tapes right quick, please and thank you. Last time I said I would try to get, God, Alice's W engine. I did not get Alice's W engine, but I assume we're just gonna keep her with this guy for a little bit, which is fine.
Bear witness to the noble principles of the Timefield family.
All right, enter not. Let's read. Did Wi-Fi Peninsula mess up again? I was just a nobody, a regular proxy taking small jobs in the Wi-Fi Peninsula. Figured surveillance wouldn't be as strict away from downtown. Wouldn't have to worry about PubSec and Investigation Association checkpoints every day. The worst thing I'd done was guiding people into Lumion Hollow to salvage abandoned Porcelain equipment. But then I woke up one day and everything went south. The defense force had completely surrounded Balume Heights. When their military vehicles rolled in, I was queuing for the cable car and the mountain road. Just I was feeling hopeless, thinking I'd be executed on the spot for being a proxy. The soldier rushed over saying this area has been requisitioned by the defense force. Please evacuate immediately. Long story short, what kind of mess is brewing in the Wi-Fi Peninsula now? Could it be related to the Exaltus chaos at Balume Heights not long ago? The defense force has stationed heavy troops inside and outside Balume Heights. Notice all soldiers' eyes were fixed on the hollow. Looks like I won't be able to work in there for a while. Yes, that was quite rude. Among all the uniformed soldiers, there was this striking lady who really stood out. She seemed to be the defense force commander, and I couldn't help but secretly snap a photo. I'm wrong, let PubSec punish me. I'm going to get arrested. Being caught by such gorgeous lady officer ain't so bad. Even take a week of dates with her as my sentence. Sure. Just reading this post content, and when I saw the OP's attached pic, I couldn't take my eyes off it. Yo, you guys, you sneaky photos of people is not cool, no matter how you spin it. Does anyone still care about what happened in the Wi-Fi Peninsula? Things are getting hot. It's lay low until the heat dies down. There are many proxies in the backwater place, or there aren't many proxies in the backwater place like Wi-Fi Peninsula anyway. Wow, rude and ignorant of you guys. The Wi-Fi Peninsula is one of the most important porcelain production regions. But I'm from the Wi-Fi Peninsula. We didn't say that, so I wouldn't know. We have main story to do, we can probably accomplish, but because we have our focus and eyes set on getting... What are you doing, quiet girl? How many scholars have you found? Why don't you go first and see who wins? Competitive? Wow, that's weird. Competitive streak again? Well, I only found 2. I found 22 of them. Wow, incredible. Your sarcasm only makes me more smug and satisfied. Actually, I found 23 of them. This is your 51st time losing the bet. Just think about what it wishes to write. Who are you talking to? That's cool, little Tidefaire. But we're going to do some more of the Sweebian Temple quest lines that are from Utah Shin. Since we've had that forever, it seems like, at least since the beginning of the season. So why not start with Monato? Hey guy. Yeah, you checked it out, right? That designated spot? Just checked it out once. Like several more times before meeting up with you, but there were no traces. Could say I came up empty-handed. Forget about Borsaloom. There's still not even a trace of an ethereal. Don't tell me someone already beat us to it. Don't tell me it's already been sold. More likely, the miners in Wi-Fi Peninsula have their own tight-knit circle. Maybe the foes might be in the dark, but gossip spreads like wildfire among them. Neither my friends nor I have heard any news about anyone fighting Borsaloom yet. Could it be the work of the Hollow Raiders? I remember seeing other footprints near the Verge Vein. It's possible if the Hollow Raiders caught Borsaloom and smuggled it out of the Wi-Fi Peninsula. As long as they cleaned up the traces thoroughly enough, we wouldn't be able to tell anything. But the Hollow Raider was really weird wearing leather shoes in the Hollow. Hold up, wait a minute. Let's put some boom in it. God damn it. Oh, what's up? Look on your face is saying you've got something wild on your mind. Remember the pattern of the shoe prints. Give me a sec, let me search. Sure, I'll leave it to you. All to you. I think I get it now. The shoe print, it's from Porcelumix. Porcelumix employee. Uniform set. I see. If Porcelumix got their hands on Borsaloom, it makes sense. They never miss out on anything profitable. How could I forget about our biggest rival? The most manpower in the Limian Hollow, plus the ability to cover their tracks and a well-established internal protocol for secrecy. Looks like it's them. What do we do next? So mission aborted? Can't declare the mission failed until we see proof. Even if Borsaloom has fallen into Porcelumix's hand, we still need to find them. Don't make this public. Those miners will keep working themselves to death. We've got to get them to stop, at least for now. Let's move. Gotta find that suspicious Porcelumix employee. We need to get deeper in this time. May face some resistance, but I've already got the password we need to get through. Alright, let's go. Sickly woman. Hurry up, hurry up. I snuck out during work hours. You're the only one who takes commission, right? You're the client? Your father who's gone missing? Yes, it's him. Again, I've lost count of how many times this month I've tried to hire someone to drag him out of the hollow. Right, I mentioned this in the commission, didn't I? While my dad might have gotten lost in the city, those commission might require going down into the hollow. You should be mentally prepared. Probably in there again, diving deep into his twisted porcelain theories. But hey, at least being close to the porcelain helps him hang in there for a bit longer. Seriously, what's wrong with just chilling at home and watching TV? Just let me handle all that money-making business. You see, people in the company group chat are pinging me. I gotta go. Alright, my dad might seem a bit weird, but actually he's pretty easy to get along with. He cares a lot about his reputation, though. So when you meet him, don't mention I sent you. Just help him out first. You help him out, he won't have the heart to turn you down. I've sent you all the info. There's a lot of neighbors who know my dad really well. They'll know what's up as soon as you mention it. And go get him. You got this. Gotta help him first. Got it. We must complete the mission. Violet was already stretching her legs to warm up when she was speaking her last sentence. Once she finished talking, she darted into the cable car, rushing off to work. Auntie. I met the neighbor mentioned in the document and explained our purpose and the whole situation. Old son's gone missing again. Hope he's fine. I really liked that lucky charm he gave me last time. Lucky charm? What's that? Grandma rummaged around, pulled out a porcelain ornament shaped like a copper coin with a red cord tied to it. Looked like some kind of protective charm or something. Old son's quite the smooth talker and a real charmer, even at his age. Still killing it on the dance floor. Let me think where he might have gone. No clues here. Borrow that lucky charm, it might help. Yeah, take it. You're an old son's daughter's friend, aren't you? I'm getting on in years and don't need much money anyway. I'm just happy to help old son out. I'm like, look at all that. Look at all them quests. Look at all them quests leading us directly into the Hollow. Hey. Wonder who's going to take this commission. Hello, it is me, the person who is going to take your commission. I'm taking the commission as a young lady? Now I don't know if I should ask for help, but I already posted the commission. Oh well, whatever. Actually, just a small favor. Have you heard of Bellbog Heavy Industries? Yes, I have. I'm actually friends with some of their people. That's perfect. This should be a piece of cake for you then. Probably heard about it, right? The people from Bellbog Heavy Industries completely renovated the Swivian Temple over the past few days. I used to love hanging out there as a kid. My friends and I even played hide and seek in there. So happy to see it come back to life, and also, one day I was walking around the wall, a tile fell down and nearly hit me in the head. I had been out for that man named Anton, who happened to be nearby doing his morning exercises, and instinctively pulled me out of the way. I might be in the hospital right now. Even though they got the job done without a hitch, they seem to have something on their minds. So I want to give them gifts to everyone at the Bellbog Heavy Industries, especially Mr. Anton. I hope I can help lift their spirits. You guys did an amazing job. As a citizen, I hope to convey my feelings to them. If you just met by chance, I'd feel a bit awkward if it just take it over. Feel a little embarrassed. Give it to me. Something's up. I'll go check it out. Hey, Anton, did your crew do a bad job? Anton, you there? Yo, Broxy! So you've decided to join my business trip morning workout plan. I'd pass on that, but I do need something from you. Maybe later. I need to, something from you. Wow. I need you for something now. Looks like something to be discussed face to face. I'm at Swivian Temple entrance with Bellbog folks. Let's meet up there. Heal. Beat him in front of the temple. But there's this old man that's behind the wall. That guy. Uncle next door. I found the neighbor mentioned in the files and explained our purpose. Oh, I found the neighbor mentioned in the files and explained our purpose and the whole situation. Grandpa's son got missing again. Don't tell me he went there alone again. We've made plans to watch the rerun of the Golden Age together. There. You know where he went? I shouldn't have told him how to get there. With his skills, he'd probably figure out which outsourced worker can be bought off pretty easily, huh? I think I know where Grandpa's son went. Probably to that research area in Lemmian Hollow. You know, the place with all the equipment. So you're the helper that his daughter brought in? Poor girl. Burke's tough enough, and with such a willful father. Even as his bro, I can't help. I can't talk any sense into her father. I trust my eye for talent, and you're good at what you do. These clues should be enough for you to track down Grandpa's son. Research area, huh? Leave it to me. Oh, this is all for the client that was next to the cable car, who had to rush off to work. Got it. I didn't understand at first, but I'm like, this all makes sense now. Housing contractors? Bellbog, are you in the housing business now? Very work today, everyone. The tasks are all wrapped up smoothly. Take a good rest. Tomorrow's another day to crush it. Let's keep it up. You're on. Let's do this. Anton, I'm here. Roxy, you finally made it. We're celebrating the successful completion of Swibian Temple project in Wave 5 Peninsula. Please accept this. What's this? Thanks for your hard work. Looks like our hard work, discipline, and staff quality have earned the recognition of the Wave 5 Peninsula residents. That's fantastic. Honestly thought this market expansion venture was going to be a complete failure. Expansion venture, complete failure. I accidentally let slip with this. Guess I'll punish myself with 500 extra squats tonight. Some company or operational matter. We're hoping to boost Belobog Heavy Industries' reputation in Wave 5 Peninsula through the Swibian Temple Restoration Project and further expand our market share. But even after all this time, while many people know about our existence and service quality, every single business negotiation and partnership proposal we sent out sank like a stone in the ocean. Belobog Heavy Industries' capabilities. Who's been sabotaging things behind the scenes? They must be sabotaging us, but we don't know who. During this time, we've been trying to figure out who exactly is trying to go against us. But in the end, it was all like throwing punches at a shadow. We haven't even managed to catch the faintest glimpse of who they are. Now that the renovation work is finished and another project is waiting, we have no choice but to pause the investigation and prepare to withdraw from the Wave 5 Peninsula. No concern. Want me to check it out? Huh? You're as enthusiastic as ever. I really like that about you. We're looking for someone, the local contractors who handle our construction crew's housing and meals during that time might be able to give you some answers. Yeah, that's all the questions I could. Looking forward to see you do your magic. After all, miracles always seem to follow in your footsteps. No. Housing contractor. These guys did a great job. Too bad we probably won't get another chance to work together. Why do you say that? Oh, how long have you been eavesdropping on me venting? It's not a big deal, just a bit of shame. For years, construction companies from outside have a tough time establishing themselves in the Wave 5 Peninsula. As someone managing accommodations, I'm well aware of that. Was it Barcelumix? Anton mentioned that idea too. It's possible, but it can't be proven yet. The construction industry in Wave 5 Peninsula is managed by many small construction teams. And the members of these construction teams are related to each other, and quite a few of the people who left Sloan Bay to avoid working as miners, their prices are very low, and you can't compete with them. However, a construction company that dominates the market in Wave 5 Peninsula is not controlled by tops probably is something that Porcelainmix wouldn't want to see. Is this related to Porcelainmix again? Let's keep investigating. Hi. Yeah, finally done. Time to head back to the family. The guys from out of town actually did such a great job. Local construction teams probably won't have much of a competitive edge in the future and won't be able to leave the Wave 5 Peninsula. But why though? Huh? You're from Belobog Heavy Industries too. And no, I'm not just saying that to butter you up. I mentioned this to Anton over there before. You guys can't stay in the Wave 5 market for long. The reason is not that you're not working hard enough, but that you don't understand the rules. As you can see, the architecture style of Wave 5 Peninsula is really one of a kind. Unique architectural style means unique building regulations. The local construction teams have been familiar with these regulations for a long time, as well as the unwritten rules that come with them. Blindly rush into the market, and even if you manage to win a few projects with low prices, real trouble will probably start once the construction is done. The trouble only starts after the construction's done? Things like poor ventilation, exhaust fumes, not meeting regulations, plus all kinds of small issues that are hard to explain or even define. Some problems are unknown for the most sensitive, seasoned locals, like veteran foremen who have reliable relatives in just the right places. Only local construction teams can really get the jobs done, right? That's right, only the small local construction crews really understand how things work around here. Come to think of it, a lot of people from Silent Bay actually fled from the old capital. They managed to figure it all out. Hey. Belobog Heavy Industries is leaving. Hope you'll visit often. The Wave 5 Peninsula is perfect for tourism. Can't take any more projects? Well, look, I'm a business person. I don't like to say discouraging things, but Anton over there should know all about it. Can't compete with local construction crews. Have you worked with small construction teams before? If only I could work with them. I'd love to have a few more ways to make money. But stuff, I keep feeling someone's been warning us. Thought to myself, once to succeed in business, you need to be bold, meticulous, and thick-skinned. So I worked on the initiative to approach them and offer to let them try our fast food, and the result. When I got home, I found my tire slashed and the windshield smashed. Dead fish placed on the driver's seat. We've got a family to look after. I can't afford to do business with them again. It's outrageous. The workers do it? No, most of the workers are good people. I treat them to meals. They insist on paying. They're very polite and they all get along really well with each other. Well, they all look a bit down, but working every day and night like this is tough. However, they're all earning money to support their families, so no matter how hard it is, they'll have to bear with it. A bit down. What exactly is it like? It just seems a bit listless, walking a bit unsteady, and occasionally saying some nonsense. I was talking to them right after their shift. Could it be that their work discipline is so lax that they can't even drink something while on the job? So, Proxy, what have you heard? And such is pretty much what I have heard. Do you think there are any doubts or breakthroughs? Play to the local small construction teams. Exactly. To be honest, I've had people observe their construction work, and it seems like it's not much different from what we're doing. The issue isn't the construction process. These people are stumbling around and taking nonsense. Huh? You mean related to my asthma might relate to parts of the mix. Asthma. Huh? That's suspicious. What a city construction team be doing on the Hollow? Could it be that we have interfered with some of their secret dealings? Their secret might be in the Hollow. This is also a thought from our team member, Dimitri, who hasn't found any solid clues. Speaking of which, where did Dimitri go? Didn't you see him? Didn't see him during the celebration. No way. Didn't go into the Hollow by himself, did he? Roxy, shall we head inside? Yes. We have stories to do. Hooray! I think that's it in town. Wrong button. This is the button. Looks like we've got everything in town. So let's go inside. By issue with the porcelain mines in the Waypoint Peninsula, but bet the Defense Force is going to have a rough time with that. Defense Force, is it hard for them to get personal?
Huh. There's no harm in resting.
I heard from my classmates that ever since porcelain mix monopolized porcelain in the Waypoint Peninsula, Defense Force porcelain procurement orders are usually held up for ages. No idea why porcelain mix is passing up on easy money. Maybe the Defense Force took the Blue Saloon? They need it the most.
Since we're waiting...
You will be ground to dust.
Stop right there. No unauthorized personnel beyond this point. Astro should be Kamano Monato? Heaven won't deceive those who are kind, but people will. Oh, so the investigator sent you, but sorry folks, you know how things are in the Hollow these days. Alright, price went up, and that'll be 20,000 dennies for the toll. No time for your nonsense. You don't look like you're one of the good guys, so you better be ready for what's coming next. Ugh. Won't ask anymore. Let's tough guy. Who's this tough guy here? Let's go. He never saw you. Guess we're good to go in.